What's good, y'all? It's your boy C Class FCC TV, and we here. I'm not gonna be on this topic long, but I watched this video last night. Shout out to X-Man Rico. Shout out to Manny. You know, it was definitely a good interview. As we all know, FBG Duck was murdered in 2020. It's 2022. A few guys have been arrested who have been alleged to be the murderers of him, and attempted murder on another guy who was shot, and attempted murder on a female that was shot also. And since then, there's been so much, what you would call it, confusion, miscommunications between Mama Duck, his mother, his partners, and his crew, and his manager. Yo, 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 there we go. My bad, y'all. I'm back. Pardon me. I had to handle something quick fast. I had to put a phone call. But yeah. So what I was saying was, for the last couple years, FBG Duck manager has been getting called all type of names, slander. Him and Mama Duck, grew up together. Their relationship's been strained through this. So, this is like his first time speaking. I mean, he went to Truth Teller first. Shout out to Truth Teller TV. I saw him up there on Truth Teller. But the X-Man Rico interview, I think, was more in depth. X-Man Rico asked like a lot of good questions. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he got the questions for the viewers, but his questions was, on point. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm gonna get to the reason why I'm actually on the internet in this capacity doing these videos. The reason why I'm on the internet in this capacity doing these videos because, as a consumer, you watch a lot of videos, and I tend to notice that, no disrespect to the YouTube bloggers, journalists, or whatever they may categorize themselves as, I see that a lot of them have no music industry background. You know what I'm saying? Hit the likes, y'all. No entertainment industry background. So a lot of them just came off of picking up a laptop, picking up a phone, and talk their talk. And I'm not knocking that. I know a lot of dudes make a lot of money. They get their following up. But what happens is it comes a time where journalism and entertainment business will affect your interview in the sense of, you could ask certain questions, but you can't ask certain questions because you don't know. And people can say certain things, and certain things can't get by you because you just don't know, because you've never been in the entertainment business on the inside of it. at a high capacity around people that's actually doing real high level entertainment business to know how it actually works and what's going on. Even with the bloggers who talk about cases, people snitching, stuff like that, a lot of them never study law. And I'm not saying going to school. I mean reading articles, research, you know what I mean, law books, understand how law is interpreted. So now when people do these blogs, they accuse people of snitching, or people go up there and have conversation and they can't really articulate it right because they don't know what to say. They don't know what to ask. They don't know that if somebody tell them something that it means something else, because in law, you know what I mean, this means is interpreted this way. But in the street, they feel like it's interpreted this way. So I don't want to confuse you with that, but let's get to it. So boom, I'm gonna play this clip for y'all. I'm gonna play this clip for y'all from the interview last night, and then I'm gonna get into what I want to say. I'm gonna play this clip.
So is Duck still making royalties? Any word with his royalties?
Duck, I don't have no control over Duck royalties, bro. Duck was getting 13 points, 14 points, 13 to 15 points in royalty off each album. That was Duck royalties.
You talking that shit? What's points? Motherfuckers don't know what that is.
Okay, an album is considered 100 points, right? So if an album sells for $10, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, 13 points will be, so a point would be $1. So 13 points be $1, say $1.30-something. So he would make $1.30-something off each album.
All right. So, now, boom. That right there is wrong. That whole thing is wrong. Exactly, Grizz. Exactly. He's wrong. Wrong. And if you even paid attention to it, right? Even if you pay attention to it slowly and listen to what he said, it don't make no sense, right? First thing he said was, how much exactly? 1 penny. Exactly, Grizz. Points is 1 fucking penny. And this how you can prove it's 1 penny also. He said, right? He said, he get 13 points, right? So industry points is $1, right? So if he get 13 points $1, it'd be $13. You know what I'm saying? Not $1.30, right? So boom. He said Duck will get $1.30 off each album. That's not how it works. It works that way, but not fully. How it works is this. It starts off with the single because points are 1 penny. So what that means, he gets 13 cents. His deal, he gets 13 cents on the dollar. 13 cents. Now, when you times that by $10, it equals $1.30 now. But off the single, you get off his 13 cents. So that means 87 cents left is going to everybody else who's in his pocket. So that means he's making 13 cents on $1. That's how points get broke down. Points get broke down, like my man Grizz said, by the penny. This is why he tried to say, well, points is $1, so it'll be $1 thing for $10. No. Because if he had 13 points, and points is $1, he had $13, but the album ain't gonna sell for $13. And if it did sell for $13, he couldn't get the whole $13 because it's other hands in the pot. So that right there is wrong. But once again, what happens is, like I said, a lot of these bloggers are not in the business, didn't come from the business. So if that was me, I would have corrected him right there. Like, nah, bro, that's not true. It's halfway true, but it's not fully true. But X-Men Rico didn't even know. He was like, what's points, bro? That's powerful shit. Tell me. Because he didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? So now if the blogger don't know, you can be finessed. Points is 1 penny. That's it. 1 penny. A penny. That's it. So he got 13 points. I mean, he got 13 cents. So now we get to the point where he says his other son, Dutchie, was offered $1 million deal too, but they turned it down because it was a shitty deal. So 13 cents is not a shit. How you let Duck sign a deal as a manager for 13 cents on $1? 13 cents? So that means by the time Duck makes $1,030, they would have made $87,000. $87,000. So by the time he makes maybe what? $10,000. They made $87,000. Damn near $100,000 probably made $10,000. Come on, man. So how do you let your artist, the hottest artist out your clique, signed a deal for 13 cents. 13 cents. They'll tell him, yeah, how they overcharge for the studio every time you turn the lights. Exactly. Now let's get to that now, Grizz. I won't get to that part. So now, this is what he says, right? About Duck Deal. He's saying Duck Deal was for 1.9 million, right? Duck got a $325,000 advance. Duck got 150,000. He said for himself. The label supposedly sent him 50, and Duck cut his manager some money like that. So he said, off that project right there, the reason why they ain't have no money because they ate up all the backman off his advance. First of all, if people understand, advance money is for the artist. That's for the artist. The advance money is not the motherfucking recording budget. It's not the promotional budget. It's not the marketing budget. You don't control none of that. So you cannot eat through that. You know what I'm saying? You can't. The label could eat through it, but you can't. But that has nothing to do with his pocket money. That advance money is his money saying that, all right, we gave you this deal. You signed this contract. We know you're going to make some money later. So here goes some money to take care of yourself, your family, because we know you don't have nothing. So we'll get that money back later because we know you're going to make it back. So his advance money is not for him to go to pay for studio time. Studio time is already allocated in a recording budget, which the labels send you to studios that they pay for already. The shit paid for by the time you get there. You don't even touch that money. So there's no way he can say that they ate up the back end money. Nah, you can't eat up the back end money because at the end of the day, you can't go to the label and say, you know what, give me 5,000 out of my marketing budget for my pocket. You don't control that. You don't touch that, especially if you're just an artist with a manager. Now, if you like a Rockefeller, a Cash Money, that's different because it will give you 10, 20 million to Birdman, to Dame Dash, and they do what they want with that. But you're a regular artist signed to them. So therefore, everything is going through how they want to spend it. So when he's saying they ate up the back money, I'm like, how you eat up the back money? All that money that they spent was already allocated for the budget. You know what I'm saying? For far as the billboards, the playlists, and all that. That don't come out duck pocket money, advance money. That come out of his marketing budget, out of the whole. You know what I'm saying? So now let's break down the deal. He said the deal was for 1.9 million, right? Duck got 325,000 for the first album, right? Advance money, right? The second album he said supposed to have been like 900,000, and the last album the rest. First of all, I'm gonna break this down for y'all right here. $325,000 advance is not album money. They're not gonna give an artist his album money in his hand. That's not for the album. That's not for the album. You know what I'm saying? Advance money is for your pockets, for you. That's the money advancing on your sales. So when you make your first sales money that come back is gonna go to them. You know what I'm saying? Your advance money ain't for your manager. You know why? Because the label cut your manager a check after y'all do the deal. He get his percentage off the deal. So you shouldn't be giving your manager nothing out of your advance. Your advance is take your family. You're a nigga with the block. You know what I'm saying? You just got a deal. They know you got the money, so they go give you advance money because they know you need some money to get fly, to look good, so you can sell some more records later. So when he's saying it was 100 and some thousand cash, whatever left, and that money got ate up, how? That's advance money. You know what I'm saying? That's not marketing budget. Like, boom. I'll break it down how it go, right? So say if the deal was for like 1.9 million, right? They'd break down that 1.9 million in 3 projects. So one project be 900,000, right? 900,000 to be for the total project, right? Like that. That's for the project. They ain't got nothing to do with your advance. 9,000 got nothing to do with your advance. Your advance is a separate money you're gonna owe. It's a whole separate money that you got to pay them back. But your project be 900,000, right? 900,000, right? Out of 900,000, maybe 400,000 might go into recording, features, and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Features, you know, stuff like that. Another 100,000 of that going to marketing, stuff like that, getting you out there, billboards, sending you on, paying you to get on Vlad TV, paying for you to get on Hot 97. You know what I mean? That's not coming out of your advance money. That's already set in the budget of the album. That's part of the album, going to radio stations. So they got a budget out of that 900,000 just for radio stations. That's not going in your pocket. You ain't to touch that. You don't even see that money at all. Then they got a budget for promotions. You know what I'm saying? That's not your money. It come out your pocket. It's coming out that budget money. So when they say 900,000, it's 900,000, but 900,000 don't go to you. You know what I'm saying? 600 and change go to your project. You know what I'm saying? 900,000 go to your project. You know what I'm saying? When niggas say got $1 million deal, yeah, he got $1 million deal. He didn't get $1 million. You know what I'm saying? $1 million deal and $1 million is 2 different things. You know what I'm saying? That $1 million deal means $1 million in that package to make your ass pop. You know what I'm saying? Like that. That advance money is separate. You know what I'm saying? Because they hoping that this $1 million deal and we get you fly, we gonna get this 300,000 back. We gave you a front because you're gonna make some money. So when he's saying that they ate up all the back money, how? That's his money. That's his cash. Now, if he spent it, he spent it. But don't say that it's gone because of radio and promotion. No, what money was going radio and promotion was the money that was set out for radio and promotion. They ain't gonna give you too much. They might have put 65,000 for radio promotions for the whole project. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You can't go on and say, yo, I need some of that radio promotion money for my pocket. I need a chain. It don't happen like that. That shit gets sent out because you don't have the connect to these stations, these people. They do. What they do is they pay for it. They call your manager. They tell your manager, listen, we have him booked on here. Now we're going to send the money. We're going to book the tickets, the flights, and you make sure the artists get there and he look good when he get there and do that. That's what the manager's job do when you're at that level. So when he sent back saying, oh, they paying for all this stuff we ain't know about. Yes, that does happen. Of course, they're going to send you out and spend extra money out of the budget, but that's out of the budget money. That's really the budget. That's not out of his advance money. That's out of the budget. You know what I'm saying? And yes, everything gets recouped. That's part of the game, but that's not out of his personal money. So when they ask about 307,000, is why everybody hands and 307,000 when that's his advance money for him, because he got to deliver the album, these records. Y'all got paid off the whole total deal when the deal got broke off. Crazy, yo. Shit is crazy. So in hindsight, FBG Duck got signed for 13 cents. 13 cents. Now this ain't probably the first person that got signed for something like that, but at this day and age and time, there's no reason why you're signing for 13 cents. You gotta think about this. How long you have to rap to make money off 13 cents. You know what I'm saying? That's 13 cents on the dollar. Everybody else is getting broken up off the 87 cents. So you did all this rapping, all this to get 13 cents. That's not a good deal managers take. Yes, it's 1.9, but it's 1.9 in promotion, marketing, and budgeting. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you'll get advanced. Each album you'll get advanced. Of course you will if it do good. It's all how much money you're making. Exactly, Grizz. And my thing is, how you say that you turned down a deal with the other artists because it was shitty and took this deal with 13 cents. Yes, it's not a 360 deal, nothing like that. But goddamn, nigga, basically saying is you're gonna make all these records, right? The label gonna make money off all the records, and you just hope that you're making money off your shows and merchandise. That's not a good deal. Because as a good deal, you're able to make money off everything you do. Everything you're supposed to eat off it. That deal supposed to be at least, I say, a quarter. Because he's a new artist. Give me a quarter. You know what I'm saying? I take a quarter on the dollar for right now. A quarter on the dollar ain't too bad. That's the lowest. You know what I mean? Other than that, 30 cents up. Because I know I ain't putting no money up. I know I'm coming from the bottom. I know the label got to do a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? But this only going to be for these 3 albums. So I take a quarter, a little 30 cents for 3 albums. I'm not taking 13 cents for 3 albums because if you was exactly, look, Grizz, look, baby Grizz said it right there. I was getting 20 cents in the 90s. So if Grizz was getting 20 cents in the 90s, there's no reason a dude in I guess it was signed a deal 2020 should be getting 13 cents with a manager. Now, if you ain't got the manager, you don't know no better. It's different. You know what I mean? You don't know. You're from the hood. But if you got a manager who's supposed to be doing, come on, man. Because how you try to break it down, it was like 13 points in the industry is 100 points, right? Now look, right, Grizz? He broke it down, right? But then he flipped it. I'm gonna break it down to you how. He said, yo, all right. He was getting maybe 13 points, right? So he said industry is 100 points. He's right, 100 points, right? But 100 points is 100 pennies out of $1. So then he goes from that to say, so a point is $1 in industry. So if it's $1, he'll be getting $1.30. You just said is 100 points. You know what I'm saying? So if a point is $1, then he'll be getting $13. You know what I'm saying? So it was very contradictory. You know what I'm saying? And when these bloggers and these journalists and whatever, how they categorize themselves, don't do their research and homework to learn the business they're in, these type of things happen and misinformation gets out, because we are the people who report the news, report what's going on. And sometimes we are reporting it first because this our culture news. This the culture that we create. So when these shows come on, who watch it? We watch ourselves. In the sense of black people, when X-Men, we go come on, it's young kids, old people watching him. So as journalists, as bloggers, as people, we have to be able to give out the right information, because you'll have people taking what somebody said as not he was right. And the whole time, he was wrong. You get what I'm saying? So now that video have 30, 40, 200,000 views, and the whole time he gave out misinformation. He flim information. I'm not saying he lied. I'm not saying he a bad person. I don't know the guy. I'm just here to educate people on the music business and how this shit work, and also to correct the wrongs on YouTube when our people don't have the right information, whether it's legal information, whether it's business information or life information that they lack the having for whatever reason. I feel like my job is to come in and try to fill that gap right there, because with misinformation, it could misguide a whole culture of people, because we follow what we see and people learn what they see. Because right now, a lot of people didn't know about points. So now me and Baby Grizz is dropping jewels and giving out information. So imagine if people that's watching who didn't know about points and me and Baby Grizz giving out wrong information. Now they could be somewhere and do something wrong with somebody else, or go sign a deal and mess up their life, or go jerk somebody, mess up their life because they got misinformation off YouTube watching dudes thinking that this is real. What it is really not. Always having goes exactly, all have exactly. And that'd have been a good thing, 3 albums, we negotiate. But the thing about that is I can't do 3 albums on 13 cent. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I'm hot. I know I can do my thing, but how will this turn out in 3 years? If y'all drop me, I want to be rich, because say in 3 years I'm good, whatever, and y'all drop me, and I ain't go the biggest, I ain't got no money. Y'all got 8.7 million. You know what I'm saying? If I make 1 million sales, y'all gonna make 8.7 million. I'm gonna get 1.3 out of my 1.3. I gotta pay managers, lawyers, all his fees, and break me down. So if I'm gonna do all this, at least give me 30 cents. You know what I mean? So at least when it's all said and done, I have some chump change in my pocket to go to the next label or go independent. Versus now, I did all this deal, the deal gone, shit is over with. I saw all these records, but once again, I ain't see no money. Crazy, man. Good looking, Grizz. Appreciate that. So artists, anybody doing business, make sure y'all research what's going on, because this is why, right? Now peep this, right? So during the interview, see, this is why you gotta pay attention to everything. He asked him how cool was they towards the end and stuff like that. He was saying everything is all good, everything's cool, everything was great. But then the next sentence he'll say, well, I ain't speak to him in 3 weeks. We just called him to do a drop for some DJ, and he ain't do the drop. And I think that's the conversation that his mother, Mama Duck, was putting inside the comments on X Me and Rico page about the show. He said the DJ didn't want to show up because they called him late. But we from the hood, common sense, if you calling a dude that's your artist for 3 weeks and he ain't picking up for you, he ain't dead, he ain't locked up. Obviously, he ain't fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, he ain't fucking with you. So you can't say that it was great, you know what I'm saying, in the sense of that, because if you calling a dude to do a show for some money and he ain't picking up for you, obviously, like, nigga, I don't want to deal with him. I don't deal with that money for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? It's obviously, if you're not picking up for 3 weeks and they calling you about some money, some shows, and you like, man. And then he says he was talking to Jay Prince to do some management. So obviously what happened was, as far as I can see, is that Duck was seeing his worth, seeing his value, and was trying to actually capitalize off it, and may have found out that he was only getting 13 cents. And now he tight and he want to leave the management. Like, listen, if I leave management, I might get with this management and they might get me a better deal versus where I'm at. They give me 13 cents. I'm out here rhyming, you know what I mean, ducking bullets. I'm doing all this, and I'm only getting 13 cents. Like, he could have put his music on TuneCore, you know what I'm saying, and made more. Only difference is you don't have a label backing you and all that. But, I mean, it's one of them double-edged swords. Now, I tell the artists, when you come into the game, you're not going to get the biggest deal you deserve unless you do some humongous, crazy shit. But other than that, you're going to get a small deal. That's how it go. But don't get a small enough deal where you can't survive, where you can't see no residuals later on. Don't take none. Basically, don't take no slave contract. You ain't going to get the biggest deal, but just don't take no slave contract. That's all I'm saying. That's the best way I can put it to you. You know what I'm saying? Don't take no slave contract. That's it. Because in the day, you still gotta get your worth up. You can feel how you feel to yourself, but still to the world, you're not that big ass artist yet. You might be. They see you're gonna be. That's why you do short contracts. You don't do no 10 album deals. You do 3 albums. If I'm smoking hot, we renegotiate, or I go somewhere else and they pay me more. You know what I'm saying? You move like that. So if you locked in 10 albums, you locked in a fucked up deal for that long. It's hard to renegotiate when that money coming in, they seeing it at those numbers. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. So this how that when people was online talking about Duck, they saying he died broke and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I can't confirm all that, but just saying that in the sense of if you get 13 cents, you know what I'm saying? Get what I'm saying? You get 13 cents, you got to get a whole lot of streams for it to come in, how it come in. Because now you might see dude get mad streams, but now you think about it, you get 13 cents, 87% of them streams going there. That's like saying 90% of your money is going to somebody else. That's pretty much what it is. 90% of money is going somewhere else. So you just getting it 10%, 13%, 13 cents, 0.13. Exactly, consultants. And you know what's crazy, Grizz? Because somebody told me that though. Somebody told me that though. They said, your client, you should be a consultant, man. You might as well. And I be thinking about that too. You know, people ask me a lot of questions. You know, I talk. I ain't afraid to give game. I ain't afraid to show somebody the way. But it comes to a point where you showing people a way to get money. It has to come with a cost because of your time too. Not a cost hurt nobody's pockets, but a cost for your value and a cost for your time of your service. You know what I'm saying? Because no matter what you pay me, it's not going to be, it's not never equal the amount of what you getting, because jewels, game, and knowledge is priceless. Because you could pay me $200 and I told you, and you go out and take the knowledge I gave you and put it to your passion and make $1 million. You know what I'm saying? So it'll never weigh out to how much it's worth. You know what I'm saying? But it's just conversation for the person, time and effort to give you the knowledge and give you their time. So that's what it'd be the fee for. You know what I'm saying? The fee ain't for the knowledge. You know what I mean? Knowledge is free. But for the time, effort, and all that, that's where the cost coming at. Because the dude could be doing something else, actually making some money. You get what I'm saying? Or something else. So yeah. Yeah. So that's definitely a thing I'm gonna look into, baby Grizz. That's definitely hell yeah. And yo, too, Grizz too. Look, I'm be doing live streams too. So drop me your email or Instagram. So when I do the stream yards, I want you to come up and talk. You can talk about the deals, talk about stuff you know too. I like to interact with the people, let people hear other people's opinions, voices, you know what I'm saying? Because we're a community of us, you know what I mean? So we're a community of us. And you know, if somebody else got some knowledge, why not share it? You know what I mean? I know shit. I ain't afraid to let somebody else say what they know too, because everybody got something to share, you know, that can help us. Good looking, man. Appreciate that. If y'all not following me on Instagram, y'all, hit me on the gram. I'm about to go roll up and finish editing. I just want to come up here and drop that video because, yeah, man, that points to the dollar thing was wrong, man. I'm like, nah, man, nah. Oh, you from Howard Ave? Okay. All right, so we in the same neighborhood. We both in the Ville. All right, salute. But yo, yeah, y'all, I'm out of here. Like, subscribe, join. You know what I'm saying? Hit that share button to Facebook, share to the people. Hopefully they could get some knowledge from this, understand this business, understanding that if you sign something, your ink, your name on it, it's gonna stay there. And them people don't care because you'll be broke and everybody still be collecting their money. I tell you that much. And I'm out, y'all. Let's go for life. But watch the new episodes.